All right, here we go.
Hello, it is time to start the show. And I'm going to get started right after this.
You know, I got to shout out Nine Faithful Radio for playing multiple intros because guess what I'm doing? That's right, folks. 5x5 Super Bowl champs. I had to play the old school intro so everyone remembers, what we got going on here.
That's true.
Right. So, it's preseason. We got John Jay from the Bay Area.
Yo,
I'm in the wrong
everybody.
direction.
Thanks
I
for having
normally
me.
don't do that. I normally look at my screen and figure it out.
Mhm.
But, from somewhere on the dark side of the moon, an undisclosed location that no one's supposed to know about, we got Kenny. What up, buddy? Still muted.
Hooty hoo!
What's up, Kenny?
What's up, guys?
But yeah, we got camp pads are on. A lot of folks were hyping up Isaiah Nair, right? And he looked good in his shirt and shorts. He did. I'll say that right now.
He
It's
had
like the underwear Olympics. They look good in that. They look good in them tights running, don't they?
he was popping for a while, but then I didn't hear anything from him for a bit.
Well, once you put the pads on,
Mm-hmm.
everything changes. Okay,
Makes sense.
the players aren't afraid to be physical, and all of a sudden, he's getting cut.
That's probably why Shador went 4 for 7 today.
Well, that's that. Remember that guy was supposed to be the first pick in the draft, and
Well, I didn't think so,
and
but a lot of people thought.
Yep.
I thought he would fall to the early second round. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Cleveland would take him with that first pick in the second round, right?
Remember, I was one of the only people who didn't take him in the first round when we did that big draft. All of us remember.
I do remember that, and I remember I was used to think that you remember we actually did a 1 round all teams draft, and I can't remember who ended up we drafted him to. He was I think he went to the Giants, didn't he?
Giants or Saints, somebody like that, probably.
Yeah.
Maybe Pittsburgh.
Bebop, what's going on, buddy?
Yo.
But
Bob.
but yeah, and I actually had like Cam Scatterbo. A lot of guys are like, "Oh, this guy's so awesome." I'm very high. I actually had Corey Kinner, our undrafted free agent, higher than him.
Yeah, I like him.
It's not hate, folks. It's not hate. It's just I watch tape and I like what I like. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people are saying Cam Scatterbo is going to take Tracy's job. I still like Tyrone Tracy better than Cam Scatterbo at this point.
Yep.
Well, we ended up drafting Jordan James, who I also liked, mainly because, number one, he doesn't go down. Like, he's a one-cut, run somebody over type of running back, which is 49er football, is it not?
Yeah.
And he knows how to get in the end zone. He had 15 touchdowns. That's half the reason, a real reason I liked him. I found out after the fact that he didn't fumble in college.
Yep. Yeah.
I was like, damn, how did I miss that?
There's a few people saying they like Kiner better than James, but I think they could both make the team anyway. Although I'm hearing like Patrick Taylor's going to make the team, which I have no problem with Patrick Taylor, but I feel like we need to use the young.
Now, look, if the Niners are wise about this, right, you cut a young running back, another team is going to pick that young running back up.
Yeah, like Corey Schrader.
Corey Kiner. Like Korey, exactly. The Rams swooped up on him, didn't they?
Rams.
knowing they weren't going to use his ass.
But so you cut a young running back, another team's going to be like, yep, we need that. You
Mhm.
cut a veteran running back that has been cut many times that, everyone's like, yeah, we've seen what he's got. Chances are he's going to end up on the practice squad. Hopefully the Niners, please be watching this.
Mhm.
Because the last several years, you've cut people and hoping to stash them on the practice squad, but you cut the wrong people. Because you had guys on the 53 no one's going to pick up. So it's like, don't cut the young guy.
Yeah, so we could keep
That's been cut many times. Put him on the practice squad. On top of that, you're pretty much forfeiting like 4 years of a young player when you do that.
You know what it is? It's
Just
like
forfeited
Epstein.
a cheap contract. Oh, shoot.
It's like Epstein. I like him young.
Yeah. From an undisclosed location, maybe in the Philippines. Who knows, folks? We got Papa J.
What's up, guys?
Oh, Papa Joe.
He's up in Eureka today.
No, actually, I moved.
Oh, you
I
did?
moved. I just moved
You did?
last Saturday, and now
Wow.
I'm in Texas, Katy, Texas.
Holy cow, bro! I was gonna move to Eureka just for you, and you were gonna ban.
He's in Houston. He's in Houston,
I'm glad-
Texans territory, though, not
Yes,
Cowboys
I
territory,
am.
folks.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. In fact, I'm going to be here when the Niners come and play, and I'm hoping to get together or look for Chapman out there.
Yeah, he'll be
hook
there.
up with him, and try to go to the game. And I have a friend over here, a few friends, obviously, that are Texans fans. So we're gonna make it a party and party out there.
Yeah, one of my clients just moved to Texas too, bro. People are going there. It's a little cheaper.
Oh yeah, it's a lot cheaper. Actually, my folks moved out here about 15 years ago. They bought a nice big house for very cheap, and it's almost doubled the price already.
Nice.
But yeah, how you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good.
Yep.
Really good, actually, because it's training camp. I work with a ton of Niners fans from the Philadelphia Eagles. Don't hate him, folks, or count it against him. He's an Eagles fan.
Boo.
Boo.
So I just want to say
He doesn't
you
throw
said-
batteries. Okay,
You,
he doesn't
Spongy.
throw
it
batteries.
was actually the anniversary of that a couple days ago.
Oh,
But,
was it?
Yeah.
Bungy's
you
a
said-
bum, like Rocky Balboa. He's a bum.
Oh yeah. You said you were gonna hook up with John Chapman. So like, what do you mean by that? And what
He
way?
does
Oh,
he
easy
does a
now.
road trip.
Pause. There's a pause in there. That's he does
juice.
tailgate
What's cracking,
parties out
buddy?
here.
That's right. I'm excited to see Upton the Chihuahua Stout too.
Oh, that's
Hell
nice.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
So I
His
heard.
coverage is going to be like a chihuahua latched onto your ankle. You're
The
just
Chihuahua.
No, not
I
coming.
heard.
off.
I heard a breaking news story that the Niners still own the Eagles. Had to do it.
Oh yeah. Didn't we beat them last time?
Last
Didn't we
time.
beat you guys last time?
I want to play y'all again.
I think when we played him last time, we did beat him. I mean, it was like 42-19 or something like that.
Yeah, it was a
Remember
big
that?
spanking.
And luckily,
Yeah, it
we
was
got
like-
our quarterback
yeah.
hurt, and they were able to go to the NFC Championships. Otherwise, that wasn't happening.
Yeah, that was horrible.
All right.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so training camp guys, out of all the defensive linemen, we do have some banged up guys, right? Kevin Givens is out. It's like I'm half tempted to say, why bring him back? Because he seems to get hurt every year. Yeah, he's good while he's here, but
Y'all can't keep
It's just-
anybody healthy. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
Yo, it's crazy.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Though.
Must be that field y'all play on.
we got
They
Evan
fixed the
Anderson
field.
has a bruised knee. Everybody else is healthy and playing. I got someone knocking on my door. John Jay, will you take it?
Take what? Oh, he
So-
wants me to be in charge of the show? Okay.
You're the
Let's
next chair.
Let's talk about the best team in football, the 49ers, and how much we own the Eagles.
Hootie hoo.
Response, Pudgy?
Oh, so this post came out earlier. I don't know if this is a reputable source, but this was one of the top football accounts on the X. This was their top
Yep.
10 players in the NFC East. Number 1, Saquon Barkley. Number 2, Lane Johnson. Number 3, Dexter Lawrence. Number 4, Jalen Carter. Number 5, Jordan Mailata. Number 6, CeeDee Lamb. Number 7, Jaden Daniels. Number 8, Micah Parsons. Number 9 and 10, Zach Bond and A.J. Brown. So, looking at it, that is
Levi, David will be back in a second.
six Eagles, 2 Cowboys, 1 Giant, and 1 Commander. So, which team is the best? I think I know.
Not
From
water.
the NFC least, though. Now, we've all heard about this guy. He's that Florida man you hear about in the news a lot. Levi.
I know you're my hand. I have to do this show to keep my. Oh shit! I'm live. Oh,
Levi just
yeah. I'm normal, guys. I'm normal. Hi.
What's
Levi
good,
just had a
Levi?
big
Are
plate
you
of
sure?
fried gator nuggets.
Gator's too chewy to be deep frying that shit. You better
Yeah.
tenderize the shit out of it.
Yo, but people
How do you
still.
know?
It is too. It's
Gators
very
taste like
fatty and
chicken, they really
chewy.
do.
It's like
I had
Sometimes
frog
you
legs
gotta
one time.
You got to make it in a soup or a gumbo. That's the best way to make Gator.
Yeah, I just
Low
had
and
to
slow.
braise some beef because it was fucking thick as hell.
Exactly. Yo, if you got Gator, you gotta get the mallet out. Like if you're going like deep
Oh,
fried
yeah,
or
you
something, you
got
gotta mallet that.
Yes, Bebop.
You guys ever had frog legs?
Yeah.
I actually have not.
Yeah, you got to cook it right, because if you don't cook it right, it tastes really gamey.
They're
But if
like
you cook it right with the right spices, man, it's really good, and
I
it
can
doesn't taste
imagine,
like
like-
chicken.
I can imagine because they're probably overcooked super fast on top of all that. Like, so not only do you have to nail that seasoning, like you said, to get rid of that gaminess, but man, you go 30 seconds over, it's probably so well done.
they'll fall apart.
Yeah, I
You
had
want
a
that-
few of
you want
them,
that
and some of
salt.
them didn't taste right.
I
But the first
got the
couple
oyster
of them were
toast.
awesome.
Yeah. Ostrich burger. Anyone ever have that?
actually have had ostrich before, Greg Norman's.
I didn't love it, but it was all right.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Like I've had shark too. Shark's
Any
just-
armadillo?
Swordfish.
Oh, there are so many dead armadillos here in Florida. They migrate from here to Texas at some point in the year.
Wow, I didn't
And
know
so
that
just-
still there.
Yeah, so I didn't know that till I moved here, and then I saw a ton on the side of the road. Let's just say that.
Was he
They are
smoking?
not good car dodgers. Can you believe it?
so you know we got training camp going on around the league right now,
We do.
and we
Hey,
especially
Wiggins
the
throwing
NFC
uppercuts.
West. What's going on with the Seahawks, the Cardinals, and the Rams? I'm going to tell you right now. Who cares?
They stink.
Facts.
Matthew Stafford actually, I think, is having back problems.
Yeah, he just got an epidural.
He just had got an epidural, so he
Because
must
he's going into labor.
Is he dilated yet?
Yeah, he's going into labor today.
Where's Jim Everett at?
Don't tell his wife.
Yeah.
So wait, I'm big,
He's helping
tall,
him
and
breathe.
ginger. You're saying I have a shot with Matthew Stafford's wife? I'm joking. I'm joking.
What about Jim Everett? I mean, James the Mid.
I was in Rudy's chat the other day. Rams fans were trying to like gotcha me. I was destroying all of them. Rudy was laughing.
How have things been at Niners camp, though, by the way? I haven't seen a lot come out of your camp.
Well,
Great.
we had enough people banged up to the point where they had to release our second kicker, so we're stuck. I would say we're stuck with Jake Moody, but there's always a decent kicker out there to sign, right?
Levi, basically, they're drafting. I mean, they're signing nobodies to put in the preseason games because everyone on our team is.
You can, if you need a kicker,
Not-
you
not
can go
everyone,
pick up.
just half.
If you need a
That's
kicker, go pick
You can
up
take
the one
Hoyland
at the
Yeah.
John Hoyland.
Yeah, we dropped John Hoyland. We basically gave them one final shot. And at the stadium practice, Tyler Loop, our rookie kicker, went 11 for 11, including
Luke's been
one
doing
that
pretty
was
well, I've heard.
technically would have broken the record for longest field goal at 67 yards, according to their tracked metrics. He went 11 for 11 that day. He went 11 for 11 the next day. Like he's
Sounds
kind of
like-
catching fire.
Sounds like Jake Moody in training camp.
But I'm not gonna lie, watching the kicks, there's so much movement on the kicks. It's terrifying to watch. Like
I don't know. Moody
Well,
was
you're
perfect
used
game.
to-
So hold on.
You're
Isn't
used
Tyler
to
Luke
Justin
the Arizona
Tucker being
kid
back
that
there.
we were?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He was one of
Arizona.
the few people getting drafted when we were doing mocks.
He was only one of two kickers,
Yes.
honestly, that deserved to be drafted.
Loop
Both
and
guys did get
Borealis.
drafted.
Who's the other guy? Borealis.
Borealis.
Where did he
Yeah,
go to
yeah,
Seattle?
from the U. Yeah,
Where
from
did he
Miami.
go?
I know there was another kicker I liked, actually. I don't know if he got drafted, though.
But where did Andres go?
I'll Google it real quick.
Spongy, do
He
you remember?
should've-
Spongy,
he
do you
should've
remember
been
when
y'all's
we were
number
doing
one
a
target,
draft and you were like, "I trust Kenny to draft for the Eagles," and then I took a kicker?
Yeah. You
The
So is that
Patriots.
kicker better than Moody?
By the way,
Is he?
he went to the Patriots
From Pittsburgh.
at 1. Oh, so that's right. He went at 182 right before Baltimore's pick at 186. So I wonder if
Yeah.
Baltimore wanted Borealis, honestly. But we
Probably.
took Loop at 186. So
Yeah,
it
he
started
wasn't
a
one.
kicker. I know, right?
Yeah. And those were the only two kickers drafted.
Correct.
Warburger. Ugh. Bebop.
Very lean, very gamey, kind of like the frog legs Papa J was talking about. You really got to get that gaminess.
What's in the comments? Oh, Boerberger. Oh shit! I
What?
never. Had,
All right, Joe
Who loves
Rogan, calm
pork?
down, man.
you love some pork.
Boar burger. Now,
Porn burger?
boar's a little bit on the gamey side. It has to be prepared properly. In
Mhm.
France, it's a delicacy.
Wait. France.
Yep.
And I heard like boar is one of those ones you don't want to eat all the time. Like if you're a hunter, eating it all the time will actually, because it's so lean in protein, actually will like make you sick if I'm not mistaken.
Aren't there a ton of wild boar just like wandering around in Texas? They have to be killed.
Oh, dude, there's tons
Yeah.
here. I got a pack of 30 that are literally 5 miles down the road that are getting displaced because of construction. Like
Yep.
boars are terrifying, dude.
I know.
Yeah,
Heck
Starbucks.
yeah, they are.
Just Google. I mean, just YouTube boar attacks, and there's a reason why.
Damn.
Mhm.
Dude, there's
Yeah.
people that
Spanish
hunt
brought
them
them here.
actively. Okay, there's
What's
there's-
funny, they
there's
started
this
here in
place in
Florida, but the Spanish
Arizona.
brought them.
Yeah, they did.
There's this
That's
place
where they
in
started from.
Arizona
From the
that
eye.
you don't have to pay. You just have to show up with your rifle, your ammo. They will
That's
take
right.
you in a helicopter, and you can pop as many as you can.
There was a show on A&E where they were like hunting boar. I used to watch it.
Yep. I've seen a couple do it in Texas from the helicopters, honestly. It's a big old ranch out there. It's like a
Yeah.
whole
You
one of
tie,
those ones.
tie them to your little
That
ATV.
sounds cool. Now going on like land that they manage and shooting like a big ass buck, that's not fun to me because like they know that buck, they raised that buck, they've been tracking that buck. Like that's not like going out
Whoa,
into the
you
fucking
track
Rocky
bucks?
Mountains and tracking down a buck. Like
I don't,
Yeah.
I don't like. I
Yeah.
don't like shooting 4-point bucks.
I prefer not to hunt. I think hunting for trophy, I despise. But if you use every fucking ounce of that deer, do what you gonna do, man. That's what
Only
we
the
was all
natives
doing.
do that. Only the natives.
Yeah. I mean, there's some good rednecks out there
Hey.
in the South. They use everything.
In
Yeah, I
the
get that
South,
right.
they, yes,
Louisiana, Louisiana too.
Oh yeah, that's the South too. That's just the
Yeah, I
South.
guess
Mhm.
you're right.
Yeah, Nate Wiggins. I don't know if y'all saw. Nate Wiggins started a fight at
Nice.
training camp, and Marlon
Yeah, he got
Humphrey.
kicked out.
It was funny is Marlon Humphrey's been trolling him, like going live in the locker room. And he's like, "I heard you got your ass beaten, Nate." Any comment? And
Fucking
Nate's just
crazy
staring
kids.
at him, knowing he can't say nothing or get in trouble. You know. Next day, he's like, "Didn't we
Damn
have a
crazy Jews.
whole?" He's like, "Did you
The redneck channel
did you throw a punch,
TMZ?
Nate?" And he's like, "I responded to somebody." And he's like, "Didn't we have a whole ass meeting, Nate? Like right before with the coach, about not throwing punches today against the Titans or the Colts?"
It's funny.
Yeah, Nate looked like he was a murderer. Like I was loving it.
So I heard that the Niners are not going to do cooperation. What do you call it?
Oh, yeah, the,
practice with the
Oh
Raiders.
no! Again?
Yeah, they're because
'Cause we don't have enough
Couple teams
people.
are
injuries
doing
and-
that actually.
Yeah, we don't have enough people.
not enough people. They're trying to prevent injuries, and
It's ridiculous. I just heard that the Bengals are starting people in their games. They're starting
They
starters.
are. Joe Burrow is going to be starting because
Yo,
they
Tom
don't wanna
Brady
go off to a
always
slow
used to
start.
play. Tom Brady always played the preseason. You got to get those little like.
I shared a video, by the way, David, of Marlon trolling Nate from the locker room. He's calling him Floyd Mayweather. Like I said, Marlins just have
Mayweather.
him and
The
I don't know if y'all know this. Jair Alexander went to Louisville with Lamar. Him and Lamar are best friends too.
Bye, Sponge.
Oh,
Bye, Esponja.
Yo, the Bears had a little brawl today in their practice. The Bears.
Bungie.
Fun
Oh
fact.
no, I think I know what happened.
Fun fact. I went to Dave and Buster's today and I played the football game, and I may have looked as good or more or better than Caleb Williams.
Yeah, he's a bum.
Floyd cleansed.
He's a bum.
So we're back. Now some time's passed over. Nate wants to give a better explanation as to what happened out there. So did you throw a punch, sir?
Did you throw?
I retaliated. I didn't. You feel me?
So you're saying that what happened, basically, you had to do.
I did what Marlo would have done. You feel me?
Did we have a meeting before the practice that no punches should be thrown? Yes or no?
What you tell me to do, Marlo?
What you tell me to
That's
do,
what we have for
Marlo?
today, guys. Thank you so much.
That's all we got for
We will
today,
be talking
guys.
more about this very soon. Tune
I fucking love Marlon Humphrey. Like, I fucking love him.
That is a character.
He's always fun in the locker room. Like when he retires, I'm gonna be so sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab something to drink. I'll be right back, guys.
Oh,
He's
you're
actually
good.
he's gonna want to be those guys that starts a podcast. He already has a podcast that the Ravens let them use their professional studio for, called Studio 44.
Ooh. Okay. To answer this question, Bebop's got questions. Of course, we got Crazy Juice in the house, but Bebop's got questions. Yes, Vic Fangio is still in Philly.
Yep.
Yeah, even though they don't have a 3-4 defense.
So I have some information that I found out. Too bad it's not on the best team, the 49ers, but every quarterback in Cleveland is hurt. But Shador is going to start. So
Well, because he only has shoulder soreness. Everyone else is actually hurt.
And that's why they gave him the day off, because they probably knew from before they, gave him the day off that he was going to probably start.
Yo, I can't wait. I hope Bryce Young plays. I want to see them play each other. I don't think that's going to happen, but
I know it would be great. I'm excited to watch Shador, honestly.
I
Even
know.
though,
I
you
love
know,
Fedor.
it's preseason, but at least him going in there with the starters gives us the closest. Like, because by fourth quarter, none of those guys are going to be on the roster. None.
Nope.
But they are the Browns, and they need all the talent in the world.
Actually,
true. This is true.
Didn't the Browns sign a quarterback because of that?
It's Huntley,
Tyler Huntley. Yeah. Snoop.
Well, so we're still talking about around the league, folks. We got the NFC East,
Around the league.
the Eagles, the Cowboys, Giants, and Commanders. It's like what they doing. Does anybody actually care? Let me ask.
Yeah, you know what?
I mean-
I'm interested in knowing how well Debo is going to do. I'm probably not that well, but I wish him the best, man. I hope he does well until they play us. And I hope
Debo's
he's
one
horrible.
cheeseburger away from the bench.
Yeah, he looks a little bit like he definitely don't have that.
He looks
quickness.
slow too, very slow.
Yo, but I think that the whole reason I think that Terry McLaurin and them are going at it a little bit is because if you notice, they signed a lot of young wide receivers in Washington. They got Luke McCaffrey, they got Jalen Lane, they got Jacoby Krosky Merritt, and they got another guy. I can't remember who it is.
Is it De'Ami Brown?
I think they still have him, yeah, but I think there's someone else who's young.
I'll go look real quick.
But anyway, I think they're trying to hand it off to the young guys. They don't really want to pay Terry at all. And that's Adam Peters now. And by the way, if you guys don't know this, Debo makes more than Terry McLaurin. What?
Oh, Noah Brown, Michael Gallup.
There you go. Noah Brown.
Right. Got a couple guys.
Yeah, there's some people out there. And so what I would
Chris
say
Moore,
is
former Raven.
if Jaden Daniels is as good as advertised, then he don't need Terry McLaurin.
Yeah. They're already thinking about when they got to pay Jaden, even though it's like 4 years down.
Oh,
the
it'll
road.
be
They're
right
already
around the corner, bro.
and that's the joke. They haven't paid anyone other than Deron Payne. Like they have paid nobody on that team. They've got a lot of
like I said, Debo makes more than Terry McLaurin. That's a problem.
Exactly. And I think it's a little agitating to some of the guys that have been there. There's not a lot of guys that stick around. But the thing is, Terry went through some of the fucking worst years over there. Like even after they traded Chase Young.
Yeah,
and all their
that's
other
so
assets.
doing a guy as dirty as you can, bro.
Like literally, and he's 30, but
what is
like,
it? 5 years, 1,000 yards in a row.
The whole fact that they went and got Debo, I was not a huge fan of, especially because they had to pay Terry. Like,
Dude, they got Debo and Kinlaw. You know Adam Peters is smoking that good.
yeah. And they wasted their pick on Jazar Newton last year. He's listed behind Kinlaw on the depth chart right now.
I like the Connerly pick though. I didn't expect that.
Oh, they got another former Raven on there, Carl Davis Jr. Makes 2 former Ravens.
I love Carl's Jr.
Dude, I see so many fucking Ravens. Like what? There's like 5 Ravens on the Steelers now. Like because they also signed Chuck Clark, our former strong safety. They got Deshaun Elliott, our former free safety.
Yeah.
Patrick Queen, as well as like another linebacker. Like I said, there's like 5 or 6. They are the
So Levi, is Andrews going to play in preseason games with Kolar because Isaiah Likely's out for a bit, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Charlie
excited to see.
Kolar.
There's been a lot of talk for the Ravens about moving to more 3 wide receiver sets because, you know, we got so many damn good wide receivers, and it's kind of hard. Kolar's been absolute since Likely went down. Kolar, there's a catch I could show you. He took a shot the other day and just caught it over the middle. And that's what he's known for, man. He's like 6'7", 260. Like he's a big dude. And he's never had bad hands. He doesn't have the speed that Andrews and Likely have.
Yeah.
But again, at 6'7", like 260, he's a damn good blocker too. Like I watched I retweeted out a clip on Twitter. He sprung Henry for like an 80-yard run. Like immediately dominated from snap, shifted to the second level, got to his linebacker, absolutely dominated the rep, full arm extension, just pushing this dude back, and then got upfield to the safety, like all in one play. Like
I just saw.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I know, man.
man.
Steve-O, it's pretty ugly, bro. I know. I get it.
Nobody wants any of us. That's why I got my
I ain't worried
angry
about
Debo up. My angry BA.
I know. You got to get in the Discord, man. We were playing putt-putt the other day. Oh, David, my Discord has blackjack and poker built into it. So we can stream and play blackjack, poker.
Oh,
Yo,
you
I got
sent
a
me
hole in
link.
one.
You sent me a
I got a
link
hole in
for
one.
that too. I'm gonna have to. I'll check it out.
I had to kick one of my own bots. Kenny went through it. Kenny went through it the other day trying to join.
Yeah, I did.
F those spots.
My bot kept, because Kenny's account was so new. My bot thinks any account that hasn't been on Discord for 7 days is like a bot that's just, doing spam. So it kept kicking Kenny every time he joined. I literally had to kick my bot out of my own channel. Kick Kenny in.
You kicked your bot's butt.
I go on Get Own Kids, and it's more easier over there.
Oh, yeah.
So hold up. It was very similar to Streamlabs and Kenny, telling Kenny saying bad language and
Yo, that's what it was.
is this a similar thing we got going here?
Well, basically, once you join, it'll be like, I call it the Raven Haven right now. Once you join and like you're in, I think you have to do the verify's gone now. The verify's gone. So, is it?
Well, I was gonna say I could join Discord, like download the app and wait 7 days if it's really that much of a hassle.
Oh no, I got rid of the bot, so you don't have to do the whole 7 days thing.
Get On Kid, his Discord is like very easy. You just hop on and it's fun. Now he plays a lot of Elden Ring or whatever the hell that game is.
Elden Ring,
whatever that game is. It's kind of weird. It's like he's
I
like
would totally
fighting,
go crash his world if I owned Elden Ring. Just
like
standard nerds.
All he does is like fight big trees and spiders.
Dude, Elden Ring's game of the year, man. I haven't played it. I wish I could. I'd play the shit out of Elden Ring myself. Like,
apparently he's the king of Elden. I don't know.
Oh, I'd fuck that kid up. Own that kid, his name implies. Wait. What in the Epstein are we talking about?
Oh,
No, Ghislaine cleared him. No Trump. Trump didn't do it.
While also not knowing that she got moved to a new facility, low security facility.
Yeah, nice Martha Stewart facility.
Yeah, we're gonna have Jackbox coming back though. It's gonna be fun.
Who is this Martha Stewart? And how does she know Snoop Dogg?
EO double G.
Oh man.
She be cooking with that
Hey.
weed.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. They got a thing going on there.
Yeah.
It makes
Oh
the
yeah,
round.
they've been having. Yeah.
Going on.
Yeah, you think Snoop Dogg hid that?
Oh, definitely. She been to prison. She knows what's up. She's the thug life.
Yeah, she got a tattoo on her over her little belly button. It says Thug Life.
Yeah, I heard Martha got a tramp stamp and it says gang for the streets.
YTC.
All right, buddy. I do have to agree with you about the linebackers right now. Defensive line is kind of, the young guys are coming around, right? Trent Williams has nothing but good things to say about Mikael Williams, though. So that's we got a thing going. That could end up being better than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, you are right. Like D. Winters, we bring Sala back, who's a good linebacker coach, and all of a sudden, here comes D. Winters. He's in position to make plays. He's being coached up. Versus last year, he was always
had
position, trying to reposition himself, and he had hurt himself trying to reposition to get in the right position.
With Nick Sorensen.
You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So maybe D. Winters won't get dinged up this year, but the second he does, Nick Martin's going to be right there. So
that's a good depth. I like our defensive tackles, our defensive line too. I think we improved in that, our pass rush, and our running stop.
Man, I mean, dude, edge wise, we brought in the rookie Mikael Williams. We brought in Huff, right? We do still have Sam Okinawa. Oh, Samo. I'm not
Okinawa, Japan.
And I know that's what I was about to say. And we have Nick Bosa. We have Yetur Gross-Matos, although he's injured right now.
Yeah.
So
I think it's Okwan.
It would appear y'all are maybe
Okwane,
looking for
right.
some defensive line depth as well. You tried out 4 defensive tackles today. Shaquille Brown, Michael Dwumfor, Siaka Ika, and Fildarius Payne.
Yeah, people to play the preseason 3rd and 4th quarters for the next 3 weeks.
Now the guy I would pick just from the sheer name of it is the guy with the last name of Payne. If that's not a good football name,
Darius. And it's Darius. Like, just like the name.
What's up, YTC?
No,
the Giants fan.
No, Steve, we didn't practice today, so there was no Bosa today. Right?
Confirmed Cam Ward will play every preseason game.
That's awesome. He should. I think he's getting quarter and a half, right?
Not sure on that.
I think it's
when it comes down to it, Bosa's getting days off. Trent Williams is getting days off.
Bosa will be fine.
And
exactly,
I look at it like the young guys, the guys that haven't been here, do need to practice a little more to learn, the system and the ropes.
Yeah, they can.
We also need to get our.
If you got a real camp battle on, you let them rookies go out there against the number ones, man. And if they get torched, they get torched. It's preseason. Like,
can we return Alfred Collins to Walmart and get a credit?
Dude, CJ West.
I mean,
was putting Pooney on his ass. Pooney's no chump.
We should have picked it
right,
all.
Yeah, the fact that y'all got CJ West was a steal.
So, Kenny, I noticed you added some wonderful videos. I wanted to shout you out. And Mr. YTC probably will not like your prediction for.
I know. I'm so sorry. Look, I literally went back to look at that
in the building. What's up, buddy?
To see if the Giants could win more than 2 games, and when I redid it, I only found them winning 1 game versus the Saints. Bro.
Yeah. Sorry, YTC.
Oh man,
that's messed up. I know. It's not on purpose though. I'm not being a dick about it. I just looked at the schedules. I did all the pick'ems for the entire year already. And when the matchups came up, I just didn't see the Giants winning any games. I blame Russ Wilson, and that's it. I solely blame Russ Wilson. So I'm sorry.
Okay.
But the Jets
comes down to it,
116.
to be fair, I went through their schedule too, just because Kenny was talking to me.
It was hard to find.
And I was like, oh. I was looking at it like
3 or 4 wins. You said?
I see. Yeah, I said I see 3 or 4. But then, you always have that. You never know what's going to happen in the division factor too, though, right? So
yeah, no, I don't know, man. I assume the Giants are going to win more than 2 games. I'll tell you that right now. When I looked at the thing, I didn't see them. I just couldn't see.
So I know that YTC is a good buddy of mine, and I'm a little bit biased towards him. I think they could win at best, and I'm being very generous, 7 wins if everything goes well. But
no, it was diabolical.
Their division is tough. Like, I hate the Cowboys, but they're going to be okay. The Commanders going to be okay, and of course, Spongy's not here, but the Eagles. So it's a tough division for the Giants.
Yeah, and they also have a tough schedule, unfortunately. I don't know why, but they do, and that's not right, if you ask me. They have quite a tough schedule.
Hey, YTC, you're only like 2-3 games off my prediction, so we're not bad. That's not bad.
YTC, I'll tell you right now, you're probably right. I didn't see the wins on paper. That doesn't mean shit.
Guys, they also reported Aaron Rodgers is open to playing in the preseason opener versus Jacksonville as rookie Will Howard is dealing with a hand injury. Can you imagine Aaron Rodgers goes out preseason, just like in the Jets, first play, or not?
That's what I'm saying. He don't need to be out.
Tears his other Achilles.
That's what's going to happen.
Literally, as Howard's dealing with a hand injury, that's like Matthew Stafford having an aggravated disc. That is one bad sack.
Well, who's the guy who's the backup right now? It's not Howard, right? Who's the backup behind Aaron Rodgers? I know it's not.
Mason Rudolph's not there anymore either.
Oh wait, they dropped him.
I
thought they brought him back.
I thought he was in Tennessee at one point.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he
is there. He's back. He's back. He's
back. He's back. And remember, Tomlin was going to go with him at the starter until they got Aaron.
No, they were going to draft somebody. No way in hell.
No, that was after they drafted Will. Tomlin actually said he was going to start Mason Rudolph instead of Will Howard before they had Aaron Rodgers.
Well, yeah, they would have, but only to teach Will.
He's a rookie,
Will take over halfway through the season.
Hopefully before that.
Yeah, I think the problem for the Giants, their defense has got a lot of talent. The offense, skill positions, I love. But for me, it's been the refusal to acknowledge that the O-line is super fucking mid and not make changes.
Mm-hmm.
Their left tackle's the only one that's pretty decent. What is it? Andrew Thomas, I think, is the left tackle over there. Let me double check.
Well, Neil is one of their guys that's pumped. They're pumped about, right?
Now,
well, he was a first round pick.
We have a good left tackle. We have a good right guard. And it's the mids, okay? It's the mids. So I feel your pain there. It's kind of the YTC. I mean,
I know that offensive line. He's been complaining about. I've been on streets with him, and how he is angry at that offensive line coach.
Yeah, like I said, what I've seen some of the snaps from Giants camp. And Ulemanor, the right tackle, again, I've been very critical of Ulemanor. They gave him an extension. He could not even crack a backup job for the Ravens. That's how you really can tell on these. And they loved him. And they also used to have another guy from the Ravens that they gave money to. But I've watched Ulemanor get destroyed in camp right now. Pass rep after pass rep, garbage. And if they go into the season with Ulemanor as the starting right tackle, they're going to have an issue.
Steve, is that with Jesse Naylor, Steve? Is that what you're talking about?
$200.
That's a really good price to go to a game.
Honestly, I only tailgate. I have done this since I was in New Jersey, and I would do it with the Jets and with the Giants. I would just tailgate. Yeah,
we appreciate y'all YTC for letting Kevin Zeitler go. He had Pro Bowl seasons with us, Pro Bowl season after Pro Bowl season, and he's still playing. He went to Detroit, and I think he's now in Tennessee. I think he's one of the right guard for Tennessee now, actually.
Yep. Yeah, I think you're right.
So this is true. The Giants do have a lot of guys unknown on offense.
Mm-hmm.
Steve-O says he can name 2 QBs and a wide receiver. I can too, but that's all I can name off their offense. I'm not going to lie. I'm with Steve-O on that one.
I got Jalen Hyatt on there. I know him.
Mm-hmm.
And Cam and Tyrone and Theo Johnson. Malik Neighbors, Drew Phillips. I know a lot of Giants. I like the Giants. That's why it bothered me. It was
Malik Neighbors, Russell
There was no
Wilson.
Disrespect intended at all.
Yeah.
I got the Panthers.
I think that Giants defense, if it stays healthy.
I got the Saints winning 3 games. I got the Jets winning 1 game. So my pick'ems was a mess, bro. Just so you know.
I told YTC they got Burns that they traded for last offseason. They drafted the kid from Penn State. They still got Thibodeau. They got Dexter Lawrence. those are some really good players on their defense.
Yo, their last two
The
drafts
offense-
have been incredible. I
On
like
the offense, that wide receiver from Neighbors, he's going to be a really good receiver for many, many years. But
Neighbors was one of the best wide receivers last year with 0 quarterbacks. That guy's a monster.
and so that
And their
says
running
what
game
they're
got
doing.
better. Like
That's
at least
what
half.
they're doing.
Sorry, John.
You know,
I love Tyrone Tracy, bro.
that's why I want to see how the Giants are like. They're one of that weird enigma. Like
And
on
like
paper,
the thing is that
yeah.
they lost their second round pick safety, Tyler Nubin from Minnesota, before the season started. He was going to probably win the strong safety job over there. They've got him back. They then brought in Holland, the free safety from Miami, who's been one of the best free
Oh,
safeties.
yeah. Forgot about that.
Great. Back in secured. Bobby Okereke hurt last year. Was the tackling leader a couple years ago? Like, okay. And like corners, they brought in Adebo, who's been one of the better corners. He's a little injury prone, but when he's healthy, and he was down in New Orleans, he was a Pro Bowl corner for New Orleans. They had Drew Phillips, who came in, their rookie, what was it, a year or two ago?
Almost
Star.
defensive rookie of the year for a little while.
Exactly. Like their defense actually, as long as they're healthy, like that was last year, they all fell apart. Like,
Yeah.
but that offensive line is what I'm terrified. And I don't know if they're going to be able to open up the running game. Tyrone Tracy had to fight hard for them yards, bro.
Yeah, he did. Yo, here's the thing, YTC, and he's nailing it right now. The Giants need to put the ball in the end zone. That's what they need to do. If they can do that, they'll win games.
I know that's the problem that they've also had. Like every time they get to the red zone, something bad happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, because I have
Now, Steve-O, so, okay, the two QBs. I'm just wondering which two QBs he can name.
He knows all
Neighbor.
QBs.
We got Neighbor. I got Russell Wilson and Jackson Dart, but I think didn't they sign with that guy that threw a lot of picks in
Jameis
Tampa,
Winston.
Jameis Winston?
Yeah, Jameis Winston. Remember he threw like 5,500 yards?
1,000 yards. He's the only person in history.
Yes.
5,000 yards, 30 picks,
Yeah.
30 touchdowns.
Yep.
Yeah, he did that for Tampa, right?
And they somehow still made the playoffs.
Yeah, because he throws the ball a lot, and he usually hyper targets one guy. So if Jameis has to play and he keeps hitting Malik Neighbors, that's going to be a problem.
You know what his problem was? His eyes were bad. He went and had laser eye surgery after that season because he realized he couldn't fucking see downfield.
He should have put some goggles on or something.
Fucking Mike Evans down there somewhere.
Thank God it was Mike Evans.
All the crowds.
Now Keys is talking about, he's saying Mac Jones has picked up the offense and it makes the Trey Lance trade hurt anymore. We're already talking quarterbacks
I don't
anyway.
trust Mac. I don't trust Mac.
And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I think Kyle like does stuff because he hates the media. So did he pick Trey Lance because a lot of the media guys had Mac Jones being the pick?
I wonder if your owner had a little.
know.
I also remember Kyle liking Justin Herbert. I'm not Justin Herbert, Justin Fields a lot. Remember they were talking about the Senior Bowl. They were like, buddy. Everybody was talking about who was the pick.
Deep down, every offensive coordinator wants someone that, of course, can make every NFL throw, but has that scramble ability. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if we had gotten Justin Fields, I think he would have been a lot better than he is now.
I don't like one thing I want to say about Mac Jones. While I criticize him a lot, he's not bad to be in the NFL. You know, and like like he could have been cut and no one could have picked him up. The Patriots traded him to the Jaguars and they kept him there for a while.
Yeah, they did.
And one thing I do think,
I think he'll be a coach one day.
I do think Mac
Kellen
Jones,
Moore style.
Oh,
and Cal has made almost every quarterback. Like if you look at all the quarterbacks, like Hoyer, who was his first quarterback on the Niners, wasn't that bad, but he wasn't winning football games. Nick Mullins showed a lot of great potential, but he wasn't winning. Even Steve Ethard, who was getting thrown around like a rag doll, he worked. And so
I'll tell you why Mac Jones won't work in the NFL. Like, I love him. He's smart. He picks up every offense. Like I said, I think he'd be a coach. But as a defensive coordinator, I'm going to tell you right now how you deal with Mac. Okay, everybody shade inside. All helps to the inside. Take away every inside throw. If you force him to throw outside the numbers, he'll throw it late and doesn't have the arm strength to get to the boundary. And that's when he gets just picked and ran back for pick six. Like,
what I will say about Mac Jones is him and BTJ looked fantastic last year when Trevor Lawrence went out. So BTJ had no problem with Mac Jones last year.
I know, and then
that's true.
The last thing I want to say about Mac Jones is that if you really like Jimmy Garoppolo, like basically that was like what you get. He would have been a healthier Jimmy Garoppolo. But I think fans were just tired of Jimmy Garoppolo, and so why would Kyle Shanahan say, "Hey, let's try the Jimmy Garoppolo experience, but younger and a little bit different, style of play." And so I think that's why he went for Trey Lance. Because again, I say this all the time. People don't like it, but Trey Lance did run an offense under center with a fullback and 2 tight ends. Justin Fields, when he was in Ohio State, it's basically like air raid, shotgun, deep throw, shotgun. And Mac Jones was also a shotgun quarterback when he was in Alabama.
Yeah, they did actually open up the Alabama passing attack under Mac.
What's funny is that the Patriots took Mac Jones just like they took Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah. So.
The reason I think that they took Mac Jones, that Kyle picked up Mac Jones, is purely investment. It's like grabbing one of them cars and cherry it out and then resell it and that's the. Mm-hmm. They looked at Sam Darnold and saw the value and the way that he progressed, and I think that's what they're looking at Mac Jones as, is that we can fix him, we can teach him a lot more. He's going to be a solid number 2 for us for this year, just in case something happens to Brock Purdy. But in the long run, especially having him be here for 2 years, is that somebody's going to pay big time money and we're going to get a lot of draft picks because of his improvement.
Yeah, Mac Jones is going to be starting somewhere.
I had a friend, a Patriot friend, buy 2 different Mac Jones jerseys when he got drafted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what else is funny? C.J. Beathard was the guy in Jacksonville before Mac. Crazy.
Give me what's his name? That mustache hero down there.
Oh, I know.
Minshew. Give me the Minshew. He's a
hey, did Bradley come in here by nepotism or what? Or did Tanner? Did he suck that bad that he already?
Oh my God! Yeah,
job?
Carter Bradley. Come on.
Mm-hmm. When is y'all's preseason game? Sunday.
Saturday.
Versus the Broncos, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're tomorrow at 7:30. I'm excited.
There's 3 games tomorrow. I'm pumped.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 and Friday too.
Yeah, the Eagles I think play at 8 right after us, or 7:45.
I think it's Thursday. Some games on Friday, some on Saturday, maybe a few on
I think there's 2 or 3 on Sunday.
And Sunday. Yeah, we got 4 days
like
of football.
Every day. I don't think I'm going to be streaming preseason.
You know, Steve-O, most quarterbacks don't really throw outside. They throw it right over the middle on a fucking drag play. It's always the same shit.
I know, like, I always tell this story, like, the local community college team here in the Bay Area, there was a quarterback who he couldn't hear, but he somehow, like, basically, like, he can see the play and run it. And one thing that somehow we communicated is that most quarterbacks are not throwing the ball at the sideline. They're throwing it in the middle.
It's hard to throw outside.
Basically, a quarterback is trained. Basically like the hash marks. That is the area you throw the ball the majority of the time. When you do throw it outside, is basically you're saying, "Oh, I'm throwing it deep." And so, like, again, quarterbacks, like, not all quarterbacks throw deep down the field all the time. And when you watch Patrick Mahomes play, because he's the best quarterback, he does the same thing. He throws it to his running back. He throws it to his tight end. All those short stuff.
Yeah.
He rarely goes downfield, but for whatever reason, they think, he's just throwing it 80 yards every throw.
You know who throws it downfield a lot? They're on the Giants. Jackson Dart, that's his thing, and Russell Wilson, that's his thing. So that's what they want to get to Malik Neighbors and Jalen Hyatt to fucking throw that ball deep and get those touchdowns.
Did y'all see about the Commanders' Pats today?
The Commanders do what?
Apparently, blood was drawn during Wednesday's Commander-Patriots joint practice, but not from any current player. A mid-scrimmage scuffle ensued after a reported altercation between Washington and New England. When the dust cleared, Patriots coach Mike Vrabel emerged from the bottom of a pile with a bloody cheek. So apparently there was a fight, and Mike Vrabel, the head coach, ran in there and started throwing.
A bloody cheek? Was it his own blood?
And when they asked, supposedly the coach reportedly replied after someone asked about it, what happened? He said, "You should have seen the other guy."
Yo, I'm just saying, to get blood from a cheek takes quite a punch, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Someone cut him with a punch,
Somebody
bro.
cut his
Like,
head with their straight razor in the pile, bro.
man, I thought Nate Wiggins was bad. Mike Vrabel apparently gonna be signing with us.
So I don't know if you guys heard this news. Has nothing to do with preseason, but the NFL owns a part
Red
ownership
Zone.
of ESPN.
Yeah, Red Zone. They're starting to buy things up.
I know what they're doing, but that's for a different podcast.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, I've talked about this a while ago. I don't know if you guys heard, but ESPN is going to develop an app that they're going to require you to buy. It's like $30 a month. That's where they're going. That's where they're going.
I got a nice clip, by the way, David.
Not happening.
So I will say this about the ESPN and the NFL. They are no longer consider themselves sports because the people they're also hiring are a lot of social media influencers, and they're also bringing in that WWE, which is another. The NBC's pissed off that, but I'm not gonna get to that. So yeah, they're gonna charge their consumers $30 or $360 a year, and don't be surprised if like NFL and ESPN like start taking away games from local markets and making you buy that ESPN Plus. So
absolutely, games. You know how we have a few games that aren't free. Eventually, there's going to be a few games that are free. It's going to be the opposite. You're going to have to belong to some of these apps and shit. Just believe it.
Yep.
Hey, at least
I'm just going to
somebody
listen to
did
games
NFL
on the
Sunday Ticket
radio
in court last
like the
year,
old days.
so it's a one lone ray of hope. And like,
There's still a radio?
wait, they do that still?
Yeah, you have to. Radio stations. A lot of them have to come up with their own money now. Even before that all got cut.
Yep.
Tough for radio.
I know, like Damon Bruce, who I met. He's a really cool dude. Before like what's going on with the transition of new media, you still had to get advertisers to bring in the money. And so before all the stuff, all these they were doing it before, like all these YouTube sponsors, all these like betting app sponsors. Like that's how radio funded itself.
I worked at a radio station. I used to have to reach a quota for fundraising to keep my own show on the air. So.
It's Terradome.
Sounds about right.
Terradome.
When you come
Terradome, buddy.
Terradome's one message.
That's my boy right there. Terradome. God bless you, brother.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. So apparently, Michael Penix has been developing some good chemistry with Drake London in camp.
Nice.
I got it. This is apparently everyone's been having trouble covering Drake, so this is a pretty ball, honestly.
Drake's had a 1,000-yard season every year, hasn't he?
I think so.
Hold on, we're talking about pretty balls.
I like that pretty balls.
London.
See if it actually
If I wasn't taking running backs, I would take Drake London. But by the time I'm ready to take a wide receiver, he's gone.
Where's that? Sorry. There we are.
The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Oh my God, that's what I used to. That was the name of my football league like 20 years.
I point that over his head like that, coming back for it.
I know,
like, literally.
I was the only person, and a lot of people were like, calling me like delusional. But I saw a lot of Michael Penix games when he was in Washington. He never got hurt in the 26 games he played in Washington, and he was one of the best throws, like those tight window throws.
He's a damn good quarterback.
The problem was that he entered the draft later, like in his like almost at the age of 25, and so that's the downside.
Wow.
Him entering, because he's had a lengthy college career. Most of it when he was in the other teams, he always was hurt. And
he didn't make any money though, did he, John Jay?
No.
Yeah, that's too bad, man.
Basically, when Deion Sanders and he took his sons to Colorado, that's when the money started to flow in. So
Good
that's
shit,
a different conversation that I don't want to get into.
I also hear Penix is looking good with Kyle Pitts, which is nice because no one else has ever had looked good with Kyle.
I know they had to get rid of Arthur Smith part of that.
I also heard a very ugly rumor about Atlanta that Kirk Cousins is starting the year as the quarterback.
I wouldn't be surprised, sadly. They got to give him a chance to lose the job.
Penix
again.
wasn't bad, but he was, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He didn't do anything crazy. He looked okay. He looked good. But, I mean, if you just said the guy came out when he was 25, he's got to be almost 26 or 26. And then he's going to be 27 next year. He better fucking get on the ball. Getting old, bro. 27? Getting old.
By the way, Mike Green been looking even better in these fucking joint practices.
Well, you know what? I brought up Mike Green the other day because someone was like, Abdul Carter was the only top 10 defensive end to come out of this draft. And I was like, oh, no, man.
Some people have him as a top 10.
Mike Green should have been top 10. But I agree that behind Carter and Mike Green, I don't see any defensive end that was top 10 in my opinion.
Yeah, a lot of the other guys like Stewart and all that, it was a lot of potential. Like they could be that good, but it's harder to see.
No, after Mike Green and Abdul Carter, there was nobody like that.
What I love too is like he's been dominating and like just what we knew he was. He's a power rusher, but he's been. I actually got some 3 highlights from him at camp that they put out of him. And at the very end, they said supposedly in the joint practice, he would have had 3 sacks on the day in the joint practice against the Colts. And the last one they show, like it's just a rip and dip kind of dude. He just goes around them, dips, and just gets there. Yeah, the first highlight, he lays the halfback out.
I hope Spongy's okay. He usually comes back.
I know, like this is weird that he's not here.
Oh no, Joe Bay.
Probably get in trouble with his parents, man.
Who the fuck is Joe Bay?
He got. I don't know what happened.
We have someone in the chat. Hello. Thank you for popping in.
I can see the deleted message, but I'm too lazy.
It said that. What is this?
It's a gay
chat or something like that.
Yeah, bro. We're all happy.
Yeah.
Is this a gay chat?
It only got gayer when you got here.
Is that Spongy?
Joe Bay.
Rush is the rough running back on that one.
All right.
Comes up the middle, just destroys the guard, and then this one he's going to do the skip, just the rip right there at the end.
The Colts don't have a terrible offensive line either.
They don't either. And like I said, he bull rushed that guy. I'm going to let play one more time. He's a dog.
I think that people are going to know what they're getting when they face Mike Green. I think they'll probably in games it'll probably be a little harder.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I love that he goes for the spin move and just crush.
Now, if you're even happy, that's a yes.
Happy, joy, happy, joy.
The area is up inside, like I said, right there, center guard.
Not that there's anything wrong.
Yep. Anyway, what are we watching? Oh, Mike Green.
That's the starting left tackle of the Colts.
Yeah, is that his number, Levi? That is ugly.
45. Yep, he's sticking with 45.
Ugly.
So
I love it actually.
I want to say something like the day Shador was drafted, the third day before the draft started. There's a free CBS channel called CBS HQ, and I was watching it before the draft started, and they brought in their insider for that free CBS, and they were talking about Shador and Mike Green, all that stuff. And so the guy was like, Mike Green told every team that he met about the incident that happened, that legal thing, and he was very forthcoming about it. And he said only one team in the NFL was like, you know what? We understand you have a past, and we're going to give you a chance. You want to know who that team was? The team that drafted him.
Yeah, he said a lot of teams when he was very, wanted to talk about it. He's like, no, I'm not going to hide from this. I'm not going to run from it. Like,
You know what's sad? I think we lost Quinshawn Judkins. That was my dude. He blew it. Dude, he friggin' blew it.
Right? Like, I was going to be after him so hard in fantasy.
Stamp, son, and you blew it.
I got one more and I'm done. If you care for it. This is we got some Charlie Kolar highlights.
There we go.
Against the Colts. Again, looking great. It's got 3 catches for him. The first one is a beautiful over the shoulder on a deep crosser that he would have took all the way for a touchdown real life.
What's up, Chad?
And like, look at this ball by Lamar. Opposite back shoulder.
True.
The second one, he's going to take a hit as he catches it, and he still holds on to it. Over the middle.
Low in the house.
But this last one I'm going to try to freeze frame because it's just so perfect. He
Chadster.
gets crushed on this last one. It's a little play action. Lamar with another beautiful ball coming back across the field. Like, first guy, right? Here comes guy number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Whitey,
Crushed.
I'm drafting 14 team. I'm drafting 12 team. 10
Still
team,
holds all through.
regular.
I've
Beast
been
mode.
on this kid. Like,
Mhm.
What's up, Aaron?
I'm excited.
Beast
His first
mode.
takes.
I know that's
Aaron.
tight end 3 for us.
Yep. It's first takes.
Aaron, what's cracking, buddy?
And that's one of the few positions.
Yeah, good show
Baltimore
with
rarely
Sterling
misses
today,
on.
man. Good job.
Mhm.
Sterling's
Yep.
the man.
Yeah,
Yep.
I like Sterling too. He's a good
Hell
guy.
yeah, Travion Henderson. That's my RB3 this year, baby. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Ooh,
Oh, you're talking about the
Bruce, what's up?
Yeah, he probably will.
It's your
win.
RB3.
Good job.
Ramondre gonna get touches though. Ramondre gonna
Yeah.
touch.
Hey, if
They're
you
gonna
guys
let
if you guys are
Ramondre
talking
lose
fantasy, you really
Kinda like
need to
Chase
keep
Brown,
that
Zach
under
Moss last
wraps.
year. I know. I got to get some people in that fantasy league, man. I'm gonna be in trouble.
Well, you got 6 now?
No, we're still sitting at like 8 or whatever. Like, I think,
Yep.
Oh, we have 8? That's not bad. We need at least 10.
dude, I'm trying to get 14. 12 is the minimum for me.
Well, that's the thing is that the more players you have, the less players you have. You get what I'm saying?
I
Like,
love that.
I want that 14.
I mean-
I want that last pick. Like, who the fuck is on this depth chart?
Mhm.
Oh, I'll have like Trey Harris and Buka as my top 2 wide receivers.
So
yeah,
I gotta-
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Aaron. I'm just recovering from a partially torn tendon in my friggin' knee. It's like taking way too long because I won't stop working.
mm.
You know.
Mhm.
So I
don't know what
I
else
have-
to say, but I'm
David
going to
was
spend a lot of
sitting-
time on a forklift next week, so that might be.
David was sitting on the
Yeah.
forklift floor and his penis fell asleep.
so I have a quick question. I got a quick question
Well,
for
you know,
Levi.
the seat kind of.
It's
I got a
that
quick-
spring.
I got a quick question for Levi. Like I know preseason,
What is 6?
it doesn't mean anything if you win or
On the
lose.
pup
What
list.
do you want to see in preseason? What are things that you want the Ravens to do?
I just want to get out of it healthy at this point. Zach, last year I wanted to see Zach Orr, our first year defensive caller, how he did. This year, there's like 5 ex-Ravens defensive coordinators on the staff, that including one they brought in week 10 to fix our defense. So, actually, no, I lied. There is one more thing.
Levi,
I
you
want
want
to watch the left guard
You
competition.
want to go to the
I
Super
want to see Ben Cleveland win the fucking job dominantly. That's all I want to see.
No, my
Nothing else.
second fantasy quarterback is going to be
Good question,
Shador
Joe John.
Sanders. That's my backup.
Tear it down, buddy. If blood ain't gushing and bones ain't sticking out, put me in, coach.
Yeah, you gotta work.
Big Niner on the pup list.
You gotta go to
Bro, David, you remind me of this guy I saw at the Kia
work,
dealership.
work.
Apparently, he fell on bamboo. Didn't realize it actually went up in him,
You
and
mean-
he went to the hospital to get it pulled out. And I look, and he was like telling me the story, and immediately I'm like, wait, they did what? I was like, they didn't do a contrast on your MRI.
Wait, hold.
They can't see
he
fucking
sat
bamboo
on
with an
bamboo?
MRI. They need the contrast.
Oh,
Sure
You're
as
saying
shit.
Bamboo
Oh,
went up
yeah.
his culo.
It went up his gooch, straight up
Okay.
his gooch. Pierced it, went up there, broke off. And like I said, they didn't do contrast MRI. So they pulled it out. He thought he was good, but it was still hurting. Like weeks later, apparently something started pushing through the skin again. And
Hey.
it was the broken off piece trying to get out. Like,
Bamboo.
The thing about
Like, you should've
bamboos,
smoothed
it
Bamboo's
kinda,
effective, yo.
it splinters and kind of shatters. You know what I mean? I
Exactly.
mean, it's like
the moment I told him,
Jeez.
I was like, bro, I never finished my fucking certification for advanced imagery and all that in medical terms. But even I know you fucking do a contrast on that
Like,
MRI.
you see the X-ray with the bamboo sticking out of his ass.
Fucking idiots, dude. I'm like, don't ever trust your doctors.
Yo, I'm telling you this
Research.
about bamboo. If you plant one bamboo in your yard, that shit will take over your neighborhood.
Oh yeah, dude. I love bamboo. Like,
My buddy, he made his floors out of bamboo because they regenerate after 7 years. So if you get a scratch on the floor, it'll fix itself after 7 years.
that's cool.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know that. That's damn cool.
You can even eat bamboo. If you're a
can.
koala,
Aaron,
man.
Yeah, I'm not saying you should, but you can. Ooh, yes. I know. Well, I got lucky and it didn't tear all the way through. But I mean, as for the activity going on, the only way I can put it on YouTube is she was a good-looking redhead, and it had to be max effort. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that.
Aaron, I had four surgeries after a year and a half, within the last year and a half.
Oh my God,
that shit sucks.
I've only ever had one surgery to remove my appendix.
I've been lucky.
I've had 3 surgeries on this thing.
You're like Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, you guys can see that line right there, right? That's the
I can see that.
That's one of them that when they went in. But
you're not supposed to use your whole arm, David.
Well, yes, you are.
Just a couple fingers, bro.
Hey, it's whatever she's into, okay?
Hell yeah, bamboo and panda bears, they love that.
Yeah.
Pterodome.
Bitches love cannons.
Ooh, okay, hold on. Levi, what changed in the kickoff?
No, we got it in time
last year.
Got it in time.
Yeah, so I forgot the percentages, but they're trying to raise the return rate by like another 30% or so, which last year we already saw. But so one of the things they're doing, I think they're moving up to 35 now for a touchback as an incentive again to move it forward. They saw a huge drop in concussion numbers. They saw a huge drop in lower body injuries as well, which is what they really want to see. They act like they want concussions drop, but they don't really care about that. It's about keeping players in season. But yeah, with the changes, we're hoping to see even more kickoff returns now, which is exciting.
I have a theory on that. I think that this is set up for running backs now with the new rule for running backs to return instead of wide receivers, because they have to bust through that line. And back in the days, it was just more open field kind of running instead of going through a line. And that's just my theory.
I absolutely agree with that, Papa J. I think one of the coaches last year said kickoffs went from being like a free-for-all to more like a really elaborate run play now.
Yeah.
And I agree. I think running case in point, the Ravens are going that path. Keaton Mitchell, our fastest running back, is now the primary kick returner for us. And I'm ecstatic about that because
Did it burst or did they get it out?
No, what's funny is that
Say what?
you have a dad and you have a mom. So my dad, I told him my stomach hurt, so he threw me across the room onto the bed like a joke. And my mom's like, "What are you fucking crazy?" And she took me to the hospital, and that's why I'm still here. My dad would not have taken me to the. Yeah.
I've been there. When I broke my knee at 5 years old, I broke my knee on a trampoline. I was hanging upside down with a broken knee, crying as a 5-year-old. And I will never forget one of my cousins literally sitting there and laughing and pointing at me.
Yeah.
And then as they were trying to take me to the hospital, the rest of my family was like, no, like stay for dinner first. You can take him to the hospital. He's fine.
You guys know me
Stay
a little
for
bit.
dinner.
Nobody believed me. Nobody believed me. That's what was the problem too.
Yep. Been there a couple times. Yeah, my mom didn't believe me when I
just didn't want to pay the bill
all the way down to the bone. Like maybe carry groceries upstairs at 2 flights of stairs.
That's true too. That's true too, Papa J.
So I feel you on that, kid.
Who'd want to? Pterodome.
Man, did you see George Kittle actually made a joke that he was thinking about retiring?
Yeah.
He was just joking with the media. They wrote all these stories about it. He was
That's 'cause
joking.
he's gonna join the
you guys
WWE.
don't get it.
Yeah,
I got a couple.
I actually want to bring that up. The ESPN wrote a dumb article saying that George Kittle threw a huge fit and like walked out of the press conference, which was BS.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard
it. So what's up with those bath salts? The smelling salts.
Apparently, a lot of running backs use them before they start.
Okay. So NFL clarified this, by the way, 3 hours ago. They will still allow to be used their smelling salts as long as it's not provided by the teams.
Also,
as long as they bring their own smelling salts.
They don't want you doing the smelling salts after concussions. Is the main thing, I think.
I mean,
yeah, and if you use it too much, I heard it'll burn your nose and mess up your lungs. And if
an ex-player today, I heard him say that most running backs use smelling salts before the game starts. They do that shit like just for the fun of it.
Oh, dude, if you've never done a smelling salt, yeah, you'll ready to run through a wall after fucking.
I've never done it. I'm interested in it though.
Yep.
A little coffee in the morning.
And of course, like Kenny said, the NFL or the opponents of this say that smelling salts help mask the signs of a concussion. Like if you have a concussion, give them a smelling salt. Oh yeah, they'll park up real fucking fast. Like,
Hell yeah.
In boxing, like for those who watch boxing like I do, when a person is knocked out very badly and they're not moving, that's what they do. They put the smelling salts to try to, like wake them up.
Yeah, that's its intended purpose.
The problem with that, and that's the reason why they don't do it in boxing no more, is when you get knocked the F out really badly and you're basically asleep, the brain is still like bouncing around because you got really hit. And so it's not really good to wake up a concussed person with that, because then the body's like, wait a second, what the hell? I'm supposed to be knocked out.
Don't override me.
Yeah.
And what's funny is technically when you're asleep, smell is the least powerful thing. So it's not even that you're smelling it. It is literally a chemical reaction going through it, and like your brain is freaking the fuck out.
Dude,
like,
that's freaking me out now. What if there's a fire and I don't smell the smoke?
Well, that's why you have smoke detectors, because you will not smell
You're
the
supposed to have
smoke.
smoke detectors?
And YTC, if you don't know what smelling salts are, check out Joe Rogan.
I got a fun one.
He talks
I got a
all
clip
about
of
he
smelling
does it all
salts
the
from Brent
time.
Urban, actually,
Bro,
who just got re-signed to the Ravens.
Back in the
one of
day,
my
they were
favorite
called
players.
poppers, and people would do them like when they were fucked up on drugs, and they'd take a popper, fucking wake them right up.
Mm-hmm.
Poppers, everyone.
Well,
All right, sorry guys, I'm doing a
need
little bit
Narcan.
of
We got
rehab and
smelling salts.
stretching. So
So this is Brent
Here we go.
Urban. He was on the Ravens for a long time. He went somewhere else. He's been back for a few years. I absolutely love this guy. This is him doing some smelling salts, I think, last season.
There he goes. Let's go, baby.
I'm good.
Also, the ambulance.
That's waking
has,
me up just watching him.
You ever want some free smelling salts? Go to an emergency, and when they you have your.
Is he all right?
Hey, Ron, let me see that.
Is he all right?
Is he okay?
It's like they're doing coke, bro. One more time.
Right?
One more time. It's one more hit, bro.
Almost.
wow.
Cocaine without the powder.
One more. Just one more.
Wow.
Is he all right? Why is he screaming? That's funny.
He's pumped.
That's funny. That is,
Dude, I think it burns. It burns too. It's got to burn.
Oh, it
He
does.
won the lottery.
That's
That's why
exactly
he's
a bebop. Like,
Stings the back of
It's
Oh,
scary
man.
because it's ammonia based. That means
Hey,
if you mix it with
TG,
something
well,
bleach
welcome
based,
to
we
the
get
chat,
mustard gas
and,
on the field, guys.
TG.
the reason everyone's a moderator in this chat is because these are all the people that constantly show up. I've known them and I trust them. That's why.
I don't fucking know you people. Who are you? How did I get on this channel?
YTC. Levi is immune to the Florida air.
Yes. Now, fun fact: we just have smelling salts in the air in here in Florida. That's why we're all crazy. We just all
wait.
deep breath.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. That started to make more sense why a Bears fan in Florida thinks Florida is the best place on the planet.
Exactly. We
Well,
can't go to sleep.
I heard
We
something
try to go
about
to
the
sleep.
Florida air. I don't know if it's true, but I heard something about it.
No. That's the water. The water has cocaine in it. Take a little tap water, rub it on the teeth. That's why they got rid of the fluoride. You gotta rock some cocaine in the water.
Ex-Coke has
Why do you think
exhaled.
gators are so
Exhale that.
angry?
I'm gonna go wrestle an alligator.
Hold on, I need to smell salt to get that gator.
That's right. Terry, that was perfect. That's
I'm
perfect
gonna
timing
start a
right
new
there.
channel. It's gonna be me doing smelling salt and going through the Everglades. Oh. I'm gonna catch a 20-foot boa today, boys.
Boas aren't poisonous, though, right?
No, but they're invasive and they kill tons and tons of native wildlife.
Yo, did anybody see the Hard Knocks with the Bills?
I did
Nope.
not actually. I was too busy doing smelling salts in the bathroom. BRB.
Wow.
Okay.
Mantequilla.
Mantequilla. That means butters.
Butters. Butters.
South Park.
I know I
Butters.
forgot about Hard Knocks, honestly, Kenny.
I only saw one episode, so I'm not gonna re-get the Max bundle or whatever the hell it was.
Oh, yeah.
Max bundle. What is this?
Mantequilla.
Because I got Disney, Hulu, and Max for 1 month for like $17, but I'm not gonna renew that shit. It was fucking stupid.
I hear a soundbite coming on. Ooh!
Buddy, you know what? What's the most
didn't mean to make
entertaining
that
thing to
sound.
watch these days?
Oh my god. I'm gonna figure out a way to clip that into my OBS and make it a GIF. So just every time I see Brent Urban on the field this season, I'm gonna play that. Oh, we got Urban sighting, guys.
Yeah, that's old. That's pretty old, actually. But
Now, look though. I just asked the question: what is actual entertainment these days? You see the kids watching TikTok because you know that they don't have attention spans.
What is
right?
this TikTok everyone talks about?
yeah.
And then, but the main thing
people
I
are paying
watch
me
to find my
$9
entertainment
to download
on
it.
is YouTube.
Yeah,
Here
bro,
I am on it.
I watched
know?
the entire Cleveland Browns training camp this year. That's fucking boredom. So
Are you a glutton for punishment, Kenny?
it was so fun watching Shador dismantle fourth and fifth string players. It was fun.
He's like,
Have y'all ever seen Fishing with Garrett?
you know
No.
what?
He's a really famous like YouTuber, TikToker
There we
down
go.
here. He's like 20 minutes down the road from me. And this motherfucker walks through the Everglades barefoot. He is on a whole nother level. I could never imagine to be this level of crazy.
I forgot what player it was, but one of the players that is in playing for Buffalo does this too.
And they pay. So when you hunt pythons down here, the boas, they pay you by the length you catch them, basically. So he's obsessed with a 20-footer because they will give you a huge cash reward for it.
20-footer. This is the biggest snake I've ever caught in Florida. I found her tracks in the road and I was able to track her down. I'm not really surprised, but she's actually a sweetheart. She didn't try to bite me like the anacondas.
they're not
Check
like
out
that.
that length. I hate to break the news to you guys, but it's actually more like 16 feet. So the main mission will continue. I sure hope that 20-footer puts up a better fight than her. It was actually extremely easy to catch her. Yoink. The hard part about looking for the
That was
20-footer is
funny.
that you need to
He
get
said-
lucky. Good to
Yoink.
She might be pregnant. That's why.
Dude, he said she didn't put up a fight like that Anaconda did.
Oh, he's actually, someone invited him to go down to like the Amazon. So some of his videos, he's actually in the Amazon rainforest doing this shit.
What's that guy's name?
They got caimans down there.
Dude, at night
caimans
in
are
the
wild.
Amazon, you'll get eaten alive by mosquitoes.
Oh, you should
No.
see some of the videos. He's covered in mosquitoes almost all the time.
Yeah,
remove her from the
Serious.
glades, though. She
No.
just got off of a nest of over 60 babies. Now I got to round up all these little
Ah.
suckers, too. These guys
Jesus,
are everywhere right now.
see, she was
Yoink.
pregnant. I knew.
They
it.
also love to give you little kisses, but it's okay. It doesn't bother me at all. This bark scorpion had
Oh,
no
hell
problem
no.
crawling up
Fuck
on
that.
my hand.
Fuck that.
This swamp puppy had no clue I'm
Look at
right
him. He's
behind it.
on top of that
That
gator.
16-footer
basically.
could gobble you up whole.
He
This
halftime
little
grabs
coon
their
looks pretty
tails.
sick. I hope he doesn't have rabies. I think I'll pass on the yoink this time. But this
Raccoons
fella is
are
the
awesome.
complete opposite. He just crawled out of a trash can and he's just licking his mitts. You're a thick boy. Check out this adorable day gecko licking his lips. Well, what do we got here? Yoink. I'm not a big fan
Iguana.
of catching green iguanas. There's no challenge. Check out this
Yoink.
I'm
scarlet
pretty
king
sure he
snake.
spells all the ones that are
Yoink.
invasive. dude.
Love
Yeah.
seeing these guys, but sadly a lot of them get hit by cars. That's why you need to
Almost
slow down.
poisonous.
Hey, Mr.
that
Bullfrog, have
one
you seen
actually
that
is fine.
20-footer? Well, guys, I got
What
the
is it,
20.
like red on black?
Hey guys, I'm in South Florida and Hey guys, I'm in the Amazon
There you go.
rainforest and I have a tail of a giant anaconda, but sadly it's not the 20-footer. I got another tail right here.
Oh wow.
This is a
Look at
spectacle
that.
caiman. He doesn't even know I have his tail right
I
now.
was gonna
He's
say,
hoping
that's-
I don't yoink him. Check out this highly venomous aquatic coral snake. Definitely don't want to yoink this fella. A very gentle yoink. Fun fact, I've never been bit by a venomous snake, and if I did, I wouldn't survive out here. Check out this beautiful bird-eating tarantula, and check out this waxy monkey tree frog. She is a beauty, and I found her babies. They're going through metamorphosis from tadpoles to frogs. Isn't that cool, guys? But I don't recommend holding this frog. This is a poison dart frog, and it kind of
Lick
speaks for
it.
itself. Always got to
I
remember
don't
there's
remember-
jaguars
I don't
out here.
remember
I sure
holding
wish
this.
one would get close to me.
Eddie,
It's a deadly wandering
That
spider.
one,
Check out
the
this
wa- the
walking
fucking
stick on the back of
wandering
my
Look at
neck.
that
What a
tree
giant.
bug.
Like,
This rainbow boa is so gorgeous. Did you know they become more vibrant at night? Very gentle yoink. Check out the
Rainbow.
quality of this little fellow. Absolutely gorgeous. Have you seen the 20-foot anaconda, Mr. Red Howler Monkey? Look at the pretty mouth on this nightjar. Don't ask how I yoink birds. Check out this super rare annihilated coral snake. This is the only one I've ever seen in my life. Highly venomous and super cool. Boop. Hey,
Lick
Mr.
it.
Spectacle Toucan. I've never wanted to take an animal home more than this white-throated toucan. I absolutely love him. Check out this Amazon tree boa. They're primarily arboreal, which means they spend most of the time in the trees. I yoinked this little wolffish out of a little creek. They bite hard. These gold tegas are extremely tricky to yoink in the jungle. They are fast. And this guy's tricky to yoink just because they're extremely powerful. Never underestimate the power of a large caiman. This woolly monkey chills at our camp. He loves to climb all over you and give you fleas and mites. Well, what do we got here? Yoink. It's a smoky jungle frog. Listen to him go.
I'm
like
telling you,
that.
I love his content like so fucking much. And like sometimes he'll show he's barefoot walking through the Everglades, and there's like hundreds and hundreds of mosquitoes all over him. Like, I love his content.
So
I would
who
actually
is
go on
this
the
guy?
Everglades with him.
So
His name's
What's this
Fishing
guy's
with
name?
Garrett. Fishing with Garrett.
so
Garrett,
there's
Garrett.
So there's an urban legend in the jungles of Brazil that many people tell like foreigners that in the 60s, like it was like documented where a giant snake, I don't know if it was an anaconda or a boa, swallowed a bunch of humans. And so the reason why they say that is because like you will find snakes that are like in those Hollywood movies that are super giant that are able to eat many humans. And that it may be an urban legend, but just like people say, only like a small percentage of the Amazon has been like discovered, and there's still a lot more that has not been seen.
Hell yeah. Stay out of the Amazon.
Yeah, some of the ones in the
This
Amazon
is
will
also
eat those
true. Stay out of
caimans.
the
If it
streets
can
of
eat a
Florida.
caiman,
Oh.
it can eat a fucking human. Like 1000%. Like
Also,
What's up, Corona?
I don't know if this is true, but a British man in the 1920s.
that is true, Low, by the way. That is very true.
In the 1920s, there was a British man who, with his wife, driving a very expensive car of the time in the Amazon jungle, and he claimed, he and his wife, that a giant spider like jumped on the top of his car and smashed it. When they got back into town, many of the people were like, you just found a giant Godzilla type of spider that is only deep in the jungle." Now, again, a lot of the stuff is exaggerated, but again, if there are giant tarantulas that are as big as soccer balls and big as basketballs with legs, don't be surprised if they're giant animals we have not discovered yet.
They have them in Australia.
Yeah. And actually talking about unexplored, a lot of the outback's kind of unexplored in the same sense. Like I was actually explaining that to a kid the other day. I was like, the Amazon rainforest, really dangerous, lots of crazy stuff. There's bugs that'll lay eggs under your skin. You got to be careful. And then I was explaining Australia. I was like, it's like the Amazon, but instead of being wet and a lot of trees, it's really
dry.
fucking hot. Like,
Yo, I know it's
everything's
stupid. Because, this is straight up stupid, but I
Yeah.
want to go to the Outback so bad. I want to
I
go.
kind of feel you.
I want to go on like those walking journey, whatever the fuck it's called, and just
The
get
Aboriginal people out there, like, yeah, I feel you,
Why,
Kenny.
I have a
We'll do
desire.
some-
to do that.
Now, Kenny, there's
Do
one
some
thing to
peyote
remember
with their
about
Aboriginals.
Australia.
The Outback.
Everything can kill you.
Yeah, I
And
know.
you'll be
Right?
fine.
That's okay because I'm bringing my
I think
cats.
they literally
I'm
have
gonna
the
bring my
most
cats
dangerous
with me.
spider, the most dangerous snake. Like, fuck that place.
You know, my cats will tear anything up that
So-
tries to attack me.
I have a true story to tell you. So my job, a lot of the teachers are not from the Bay Area. One of them is from Australia, and I asked him, why the hell did you leave Australia to come to the Bay Area? And he says, well, my wife got a job out here, and so I have to go with her. But the biggest reason why is I was tired of waking up in the morning, taking a broom into the bathroom, and knocking these spiders out of my damn
Gross.
bathroom. So he was just sick and tired of it. He said, it is true. Australian kids are taught to have a broom with you when you wake up in the morning. Things get in your house.
And you got to check your shoes every fucking time you put them on. Like,
So
scorpions, spiders. Fucking,
Yeah.
I mean, where? The place we used to drop prisoners off in the Britain colonies
It's called a
is
walkabout.
to die.
Perfect. That's what I want to
The
do.
walkabout.
Yeah, I want to. I
Oh,
want to.
did y'all see about the radioactive wasps in South Carolina?
What?
They were
Yeah, we got
dismantling
radioactive
an
wasps.
old nuclear reactor, and they found a wasp nest. And legitimately, the wasps were living there in the reactor and were radioactive. They thought they got rid of them all, and then they found more.
I heard
So
that we have them in-
radioactive
Whoa.
wasps now.
I heard that we have them in like
Sweet.
on the other side of the Golden Gate Bridge, on the other side of San Francisco. I heard that they're up in those woods. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true.
All right, guys, I'm starting my own original comic, Wasp Man.
David Corona. He's not here because his wife had surgery. He's in the chat.
Oh.
What's up, buddy? I hope she's okay.
For sure.
He'll be back soon.
Right now, we're talking about things that can kill you, obviously. So,
YTC radio.
Florida Man, number 1 on the list.
YTC. Oh, he said.
Brock Purdy, Brendel could kill you.
That's just Spider-Man. Just Spider-Man is the one that gets bit. The Amazing Spider-Man has the gadgets.
Sounds like Spider-Man villain in the making.
hey, you know, here in Utah, we got this black wasp. They're like that big, right? They look scary as hell. You can walk right up to them and be like inches away. It ain't messing with you. It don't care about you.
McNiner, because I work with kids at an elementary school. Like we get these little like honey bees and those little like boring bees, and the little kid's like, "It's a wasp. It's gonna kill." I said, "No, it's not. It's a honey bee." But they get freaked out. These kids are so soft. I don't want to sound kind of mean, but wow.
Kids today are afraid of bees and peanuts. So we're.
I've seen wasps. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to get to that.
We actually have mud daubers here. Y'all know what a mud dauber is?
Nah, I'm the West Coast. We don't have that.
I'm gonna tell you,
a mud
daubers are your best friends if you hate spiders. They're a type of wasp that live here, not just here, of course. They are singular. They build a little nest just for themselves, but what they eat is spiders, and actually their favorite is black widows. So if you ever see a mud dauber nest, I have a video somewhere of it. They store like thousands of dead spiders in this nest with their larvae. So when the larvae hatch, they eat all these dried up spiders.
Yeah.
So whenever the nest is done and you break it open, they're just spiders.
I date a lot of black widows.
Yeah.
Yep, I love them. I tell all my neighbors, please, I get it. Everyone hates wasps, but they are not aggressive. They're only defensive. And again, we live in Florida. There are a lot of spiders and black widows. I live near a nature conservancy.
Mm-hmm.
Like we always have a black widow problem. Please do not kill these wasps.
I mean, they're in Cali all over for sure.
I know, like
what are they called? Mud what?
Daubers. DAUB.
Mud daubers.
So
they're
if you ever own a house, man, introduce some mud daubers on your property somewhere, and you'll never have a spider problem.
I have a friend who is El Salvadorian, but he's like one of those like OG guys, like in the 60s, and he's like, I'm so glad I moved to the United States because the shit that we have in that little tiny country, El Salvador is a lot of like forest, and the shit that they have over there is like, dude, I'd rather live here in America with the boring stuff, but it always lets you realize
El Salvador, you go out in the jungle, you might walk into a cocaine camp.
I was in Central America's frightening.
Play on coach.
I think they also have like wild.
Didn't Gordon Ramsay go out to one of those cocaine camps on one of his new crazy shows?
I think
they actually took him to like some cocaine camp.
Well, I don't know.
Dauber?
Oh no, I think they have leopards also in that country.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, no doubt,
for sure.
Yeah, that's how they got to Jacksonville.
Actually, some of the last South American jaguars are probably down there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, fuck murder hornets, bro. Y'all had to deal with that on the West Coast.
Murder hornets.
Murder.
No radioactive ones, just murder ones.
There's always some crazy shit going on now.
Listen, I have a lot of friends who are like Filipino that were born on the islands, and the stuff that they will tell us when they would go to like those forest areas, like the stuff that's out there. And a buddy of mine who he was telling me when I was a little kid, and we would encounter these weird looking leopards or whatever they were. Those things were not scared of humans. And oh my God. And they're like, I'm so glad I live in California. Because again, And so all the stories that I hear from people like, hey, I'm glad I live in California because we have less weird animals and weird type of insects over
We
here.
really do. It's very light on the bugs in California. It's not many like bugs and shit going
See,
on.
what sucks about Florida, it never gets cold enough to kill the bugs, ever. So the bugs never go away. Like in Colorado, at least, like when it got cold, man, like it was nice in Colorado. No fucking mosquitoes, it felt like.
The weather is what's bad in Colorado because it'll be like 85 at like noon, and then it goes down to 34 by 7 p.m. Like, it's just fucking weird. It's weird like that.
I'm here for it. I loved it. And it really depends on what part of Colorado you live in. Like, if you live on the front range, the back range, or like if you're a little bit in there, like, God. I've watched several slides close the roads.
I don't in the Bay Area, like the most scariest thing we have are these things called wolf spiders.
Fuck wolf spiders, dude.
Yeah. And so like every time I would go to the East Bay, like my buddy was, oh, hey, be careful with these wolf spiders. And when I saw one for the first time, I was like, oh, shh. I was like,
it's a big one. Those fucking things eat birds, bro.
I was like, oh my God. One thing about San Francisco that like people can say whatever their opinion about. One thing about San Francisco, because we're right next to the Pacific and, you know, the Bay, we are separated from all that weird shit that's in the East Bay, all those weird things. Because like the mountain lions enter a lot of the communities. Those black bears are annoying as hell. And when you start moving inland, oh my gosh, you know, it sucks. So I'm glad I live out here next to the Pacific, away from that shit. Excuse my language.
Shared a picture, by the way, Dave. We're talking about wolf spiders.
Yeah, the worst thing that I think that we have here in Texas is brown recluse. You ever had a?
Oh, damn.
Oh, yeah, dude, fuck those things too.
Yeah, those things
literally cause necrosis. John Jay, this was my first wolf spider.
I know, like when I saw one of those things before, I was like, "Oh shit!" Excuse my language.
What sucks is I was at a primitive campground where there was only one toilet, and this motherfucker was sitting up in the corner of that one toilet, and I had to decide how bad I had to shit.
Yeah,
he was fighting wasps at that time as well, like, cause fuck those things, like.
Dude, I'm arachnophobic. Fuck that.
That thing's bigger than my, I'm telling you, I got big ass hands. That thing was bigger than my fucking hand. Like, terrifying.
Was it bigger than Donald Trump's hand, though?
Depends if you ask him or you get the measurement yourself.
Right. Well, whoever tells me, he'll fire him anyway.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I got the biggest hands ever.
Yeah, brown recluses, though, they literally cause necrosis of the flesh. Like, I've had a friend that got bit by it, like, several times by it. Like, fuck that, dude.
Dude, we got brown recluses. We got black widows. We got
they're not even like
spiders. You guys ever heard of a hobo spider?
I've heard of it, but I don't remember what they are.
It's another poisonous spider. It's not a brown recluse where it eats your flesh, you know, and you pretty much, you know, it's not like that. I see Papa J look around his room. Sorry if I'm making.
Fuck yeah, dude!
Yeah, dude, they're horrible spiders. They literally insert a pocket of venom and then it pops, and when it pops, it causes necrosis. Like.
Yes,
spreads and like, oh my god, you got it. Like,
yeah, I mean, we also have these garden variety spiders that, you know, if they bite you, yeah, it's gonna hurt and it's gonna swell, but it won't, you know, do anything like a you know, brown, right?
Oh, God, dude.
But they're like in my backyard.
Yep.
I'm not even kidding.
We got
like,
tons of daddy.
If I had a little harness, I would walk it like a dog. Okay.
Yep.
My house is filled with daddy long legs. My girlfriend doesn't really like it, but I told her, here's the thing. They kill all the other spiders.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, like
you either deal with them or black widows or shit or brown recluses might move in and they can't bite us. So I save everyone I find in my house.
I don't like the daddy long legs. I don't really mind if I see one.
I still get freaked out, but like
I grab them for one of their legs and I take them outside. That's probably the only thing I'm gonna do. Every other arachnid, no, hell no. I am not scared of daddy long legs.
Smush everything else. Everything else
they're annoying. Well, one thing, they're so annoying. Like you walk in a room and then, oh my gosh, they're annoying as hell.
Apparently, spiders can learn your habits. So if you see a spider, it means you're not sticking to your habit.
Honestly, I wasn't kidding. I said I'd bring my cats to Australia. They kill everything in here. Anything that's in this house.
I mean, that's
they
why
kill
cats stayed with humans. Kept cats around. Cats
Yep.
saved people from the bubonic plague
They
because they were
fucking
spread
kill
by
every-
rats.
They're
Yep,
faster than
That
snakes.
is true. That is
They're
true.
faster than snakes. You ever see a snake try and get at a cat? The cat's like, nope.
Dude, cats will fight gators, bro. I've seen a couple cats swat gators in the mouth. Like
Cats may look like they're very docile. Their scratch will like cut deep into your gut.
what's so funny too is there's one viral video. I think it might have been in Colorado. It was somewhere west. And a cat actually was outside, and it might have actually been California. Now I'm thinking about it because a mountain lion
the
walked
cat
up.
that survived the coyote attack?
Oh, I've seen that. But this one, the mountain lion walks up, and the cat's just staring because the cat doesn't understand that it's not an actual apex predator. It's used to kind of being. So the cat's sitting there with utter confidence as it's staring down a mountain lion, but the mountain lion knows to be cautious, and the cat actually ran the mountain lion off.
Yeah, they do.
It was just so confident it freaked out the mountain lion. Like the mountain lion's like, and the cat's like, "Bitch, what?"
Especially a
showed up
street
to it, and
cat.
the mountain lion was like, "What the fuck?"
A cat that lives outside don't give a fuck about anything.
There's a reason.
Have you seen
why
the guys that put GoPros on their outside cats and make content
Yeah,
out of it?
and sometimes their cat's a bully. They're like, "Yo, my cat's
Like
a bully."
literally, yeah.
There's a reason why the Egyptians had the cat as one of their gods, because and think about this. Egypt is a desert, and for a cat to survive at a desert, that says a lot about. So that's the reason why like the Egyptians have like cat, sculptures like those pyramids with cat faces.
Cats' reflexes are like top of the fucking chain. Like when it comes to reflexes, cats are one of the best, if not the best, when it comes to reflexes, bro.
I know.
Absolutely agree with that.
I'm starting to get a lot of cats back in my neighborhood because we're starting to get a mouse and rat infestation. So when the cats come out, and again, I don't live in a nice area in the Bay Area, and so we get a lot of weird cats that just pop out of nowhere.
Wow. My biggest problem is raccoons.
Oh, that's true.
They
fight on the west side of my place. Like once a month, I wake up and I'm it's early in the morning. I'm waking up for work. I walk into my kitchen and I hear them fighting over there.
Oh my
god! First time I was like, what in the hell is that?
They're in your kitchen making waffles.
Isn't it a crazy sound when you hear them fight like over food?
I busted out the spotlight and I scared the crap out of the thing.
So
but
I don't know.
As soon as I saw, I was like, oh.
I don't know if I told the story to McNider.
I heard raccoons fighting.
If I already told you McNider, I apologize. But I'm going to tell the story again. So my uncle, one night is woken up at 2 a.m. and my cousin, he sleeps right next to the backyard, and the dog is like getting beat up by a raccoon. And my uncle, and this is the funny thing about it, a redneck. I'm a redneck. That's my uncle. He married a Nicaraguan Central American woman. Kind of hilarious. So he goes out there with a pistol, and the raccoon grabs it and starts chewing on it. And he's like, and my uncle, and I put the video on this camera. I'm like, what? Raccoons are dangerous. They're not afraid. Give me that bullet.
They even wear a little mask.
I had a friend actually. I had a pet raccoon. As long as you get them young, you can kind of keep them a little gentler, but almost always when they get older, they get very aggressive unless they're being like fed and stuff.
Yeah, same with possums. You could like keep a possum for a little while.
Oh, they're super sweet.
Yeah.
They're good for the environment.
They look like little dogs sometimes.
They are.
Well, so me and my drinking buddy, this is 2 houses up. We were drinking. We were going out in the backyard because he smokes, and I was just like we were bullshitting. We walk out. His girlfriend feeds the cat out there, right? So here's a raccoon eating the cat food. It sees us. It tries to go under the car, but it's so fat it wouldn't fit.
Like,
we were laughing. We weren't even chasing it. We were just laughing, And then it came out and it like scattered and was gone. But we were just like laughing. It tried to go under the car,
What you really got to watch for too is they'll climb up on your tire and sit there to hide from you. And when you start the car, they won't jump off the tire.
Yeah.
They always got to make sure, unless you want a fresh raccoon in your
Man,
well, if they're on the Jeep, it's just like, I wonder what that bump was. And just,
yeah. One time, my neighbor was throwing his garbage out. It was garbage day, and he opened the recycling, and a raccoon jumped up and freaked him out. He's and then we all looked away. A raccoon jumped on him, and he's like, "Get him off!"
Oh snap! Real quick, guys. I know this isn't football related, but this is wild. Did you hear this shit? Some people went down to fucking Home Depot and got a U-Haul to hire like 15 workers, and it was the fucking ice.
Oh.
They fucking lured them into a U-Haul, bro.
That's a little terrible.
It turned from
That's
talking about
cold-blooded, bro. Look at the picture. Holy shit. That's wild.
Yeah, man.
Come on, we need 16. Go. We're putting up a wall.
They're just trying to hit their quota before lunch, buddy.
Right.
You know what's funny? I actually met someone at the gym on Monday that a couple years ago was part of the construction company that they hired to build the wall. I was like, that must have been interesting. He's like, yeah. Talk to my family. We decided it wasn't for me.
Yep. The guy.
Now he's here building a new healthcare center.
So it's been half a year since my roof ripped off in that weird Bay Area tornado or whatever the hell it was.
I remember.
And the guy who's in charge, the contractor, like he hires people. And one conversation was one of the painters who was painting the ceiling. He's Honduran, and he said something like very chilling that kind of like whoa, was like, he said, I'm Honduran, I live here, I pay my taxes. But then he's like, if they try to ever take me, I know friends.
Yeah.
But that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to keep it right there. There was more that was said.
Right, shit's wild, man. Absolutely wild.
I just saw a Rams poll by a Rams creator. It says, what are your thoughts? How concerned are you about Stafford? A, not concerned at all. B, little concerned, but think he'll be okay. C, I think he may miss some games. And D, I think his career's over. They all wrote little concerned, but think he'll be okay. But
dude,
I don't know.
Like I think he takes
bro, he hasn't even been hit yet. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
when you're back,
aggravated disc, it's not going to get better without surgery. Like
not only surgery, but a lot of rest, bro. Yeah. A lot of rest.
We all know that the Rams propaganda, usually from Rudy, says it's no big deal. He's okay. We'll win 14 games.
You know what's crazy? I didn't tell the Rams, but I was thinking if I was the Rams this draft, I would have taken a quarterback. I know they want to wait until the next one, but I still would have got somebody.
I know.
I mean, they took Stetson Bennett last year, but like a lot of the Georgia players had a drinking problem, so they had to send him to
take another guy. What the hell? Just take a flyer. You never know.
I was joking around with Rudy before the draft because I was the one. I said, "Hey, it won't be crazy because Stafford is getting up there in age. He's not young anymore. They could draft Shador if he falls to them." And Rudy was like, "Oh no, Stafford's going to be there for another 10 years." The delusion of Rudy.
I know.
That's wild.
Another 10 years. Isn't he like 30?
I don't know if Sean McVay got along very well with Dion.
They think that they're getting Arch Manning next year. It's not happening.
Everybody's hoping for Arch.
Everybody thinks that they're going to get Arch Manning next year.
What are they going to do? Trade their next 8 first-round picks?
Well, remember they traded their first-round pick.
Well, I don't know. Y'all did a lot for Trey Lance, so don't. I'm sorry.
3 first rounders, and a third rounder, but one of those was the pick swap that we picked him with.
Well, a lot of people don't think Arch is going to be
2 first rounders and a third rounder.
Arch probably ain't coming out anyway.
So
yeah, that's very
one
true.
thing about college football, like while Archie Manning is the big name in college football, one thing about college football is you got to play a whole season,
right?
And 8 other quarterbacks pop out of nowhere. Oh, he's now better than Archie Manning, and that happens in college football. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are calling this next draft class a good draft class.
Oh yeah, NFL's already putting articles out on it.
Personally, in my opinion, right now I think it's a little bit too early to see. But I always say this: every 4 years, when quarterbacks are senior and they're aging up, that new crop is going to be playing for a while. So most of the seniors who are going to be out in that year 4 are like the guys who are like mid-tier in college. That's why you have weak quarterback classes. And this was a weak quarterback class. But we'll see what happens. There's always going to be that random quarterback that will shock everyone.
Well, in this next draft,
And
I
They're
like
talking like
Drew
5
Aller
guys
from
in the
Penn
first round
State.
talk
I'm
already.
putting my chips on Drew Aller from Penn State. That's the guy I really like in the next draft.
Yeah, and he's one of those guys. There's like 5 guys they're predicting as first round quarterbacks in this next draft, and that's not including Archie.
there's one thing we're not talking about. How much does the college football pay
Mhm.
the NFL?
Well,
he
I mean,
like $8 million next year.
I mean,
So
talk about
these
it.
guys, a lot
What?
of these guys that are sophomores and juniors that are eligible are going to say, "Yeah, I think I'm going to stay in college because I
Hell
can
yeah.
make more money
Well,
over the
and
next
they
couple
should.
of years."
Well, Trump signed that order that they have to clarify now about considering them employees and kind of putting NIL into the forefront again.
Yeah.
So there
So-
could be a big change to NIL here soon, potentially.
So the
Oh,
problem
thanks, Nick Saban.
They
So
have
the
good
pro-
lobbyists.
So the problem that, and again, I'm a big college football guy. Besides the play on the field, there's a lot of politics in college. The NCAA let this happen. The reason why all the other college sports still have the NCAA logo, all the other sports, is that there was a Supreme Court decision back in the late 70s because television companies were buying rights. So individual teams were like, hey, that's the reason why Alabama, Ohio State, Michigan, USC in those very early years were the must-see schools. And I'm not going to get to the politics of what the Power Five, Group of Five, and all that bullshit, but it really does make you think. So the NCAA said, all right, you guys have conference presidents. You guys are be regulating how you guys run this. And then they create the Power Five, and then they knock everybody out. Over time, the Group of Five conference, happened. That's another conversation. And so eventually the NCAA took their logo out of college football. And so they let all this stuff happen. So there's another Supreme Court decision that goes back about 10 years ago that has been debating about what is amateurism in college sports. California became the first state to sign a law saying, if you want to pay your players, we became the first to do that. Overtime, all that bull stuff. Anyway,
let me give you something too crazy that I studied NIL like contracts because I was working on getting my license. In the law, it says you cannot tie anything NIL to their performance on the field. Yet we know almost every fucking NIL deal basically is doing that. Like it's well. I got to get ready to go, guys. My girlfriend came home with Taco Bell, so I'm about to go eat.
Nice.
I appreciate you. Oh, it's such a sweet kitty. Sorry to cut you off.
Oh,
That's a
No
big
worries,
kitty,
buddy.
man.
You have a good night. All right, so
Have a great night, y'all.
I'm gonna finish.
Take care, Levi.
All right, have a good night, Levi.
There's a thing called the House Settlement. So it was passed about a year ago, and the NCAA president was like, "This is what we're gonna do. We owe players from the '90s. Once the TV deal started to pour money, it was in the '90s. They have gone back to pay those athletes a certain amount of money, and they have authorized conferences to basically allocate $20 million from the conferences, plus allowing the schools to also allocate certain amounts of money. Then in the Ivy League, I think there's a school called Dartmouth. They became the first ever sporting athletic department to unionize. And so because of all this stuff, this goes back to the government, how they screwed up a Supreme Court law in the late 70s, just allowing teams, individual teams, to negotiate local rights to show games for their people. But the NCAA, again, they're the ones who started this mess. Oh, we don't want to pay. These are students. Then if you start doing this, we're basically going to do like an auctioning. And so there's a lot of politics. College football, the people who lead it are more corrupt than Roger Goodell in the NFL. They've been profiting off of students, kids, for the billions, and they do it with the other sports. It's just that the NCAA says baseball, soccer, basketball, and men's sports, women's sports, you're gonna have the NCAA logo. And so the NIL allows other sports to be fair because all the money will always go to football. Always go to football. There's a lot of bias.
Amen.
That BS. And again, I get very touchy. And again, I'm a Pac-12 fan. And no disrespect to Deion Sanders, when you went to Colorado, you said, F Pac-12, I'm going to the Big Ten to take that $7 billion money etc. I don't hate the guy, but because he did that, he dissolved the conference out in the West Coast. And so there's a lot of bull crap. Now, I'm not going to put all the blame on him because Washington and Oregon were like, we want money too. We want $50 million. So it really does get me heated when, oh crap, shit, what was that? Damn. I don't know what that was.
How was that?
I was like ranting. So I'm done. I'm done with my rant. Yeah. Oh man, don't get me ever started with college.
Hey, any truth to that? I don't follow college much, but is there any truth that this upcoming draft has a whole lot of great O-line?
Yeah,
coming out.
Yep.
It does. Enough that we can get at least one very, very good lineman. I think we need to use our first 2 picks on linemen.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're on every Wednesday, 559er. I appreciate you for tuning in. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. But right now, I'm just once a week, sometimes twice.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
Yeah, offensive line in college, like the school that George Kittle, like they find those big beefy guys. I don't know from where, and so like the Big 12, the Big 10, like the Ohio State, the Michigans, Iowa. They find those big, like light skin, big dudes who play defense and offense. I don't know where they find them, but those guys, like that guy Hutchinson, who was in Michigan, don't know where Jim Harbaugh found him, but yeah, they find big dudes.
Yeah. Corn-fed white boys.
Coming out of Texas, coming out of Louisiana, right? And Alabama.
You'd be surprised what's in the country here in Utah. You're driving past a farm field. You look over. You're like, Bigfoot? Oh no, that's just a farmer.
That's just grandma, the farmer.
Oh man.
But all right, guys. Well, I have to work early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, at this point, I don't know about Jackbox. I do, I decided to keep StreamYard month to month while I learn other streaming platforms. So, we'll work that out. And at this point, maybe we will do Jackbox on Friday. I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling tomorrow.
Cool. So, those are always fun days.
It is. It is always fun days and long too, because we just don't want to stop playing.
Real quick, there are 3 extremely good offensive linemen just in the top 10 coming out next year, bro. Big
Yeah.
dudes. And in the top 20, a very good center.
Well, let's wait for the season to happen because there's a lot that can change over the course of the college season.
Yeah, we got a whole season.
That's right. Whole season ahead of us. But yeah, let's get on out of here. And, folks, as Corey Davis says, go 49ers and fuck all 31 other teams.
Yep.
Especially the Rams.